Hello and welcome everyone. This is Golden Lion Tarot, here to bring you a timeless tarot reading. Today our topic for discussion is is it that you desire this particular manifestation? So what is it? What is the reason behind the desire? Why is it that this manifestation means so much to you? Like, I'm looking for some hidden agenda. Maybe, you just think that it's going to make you feel good, but really there's a little bit more depth to it. So what is it? Why is this particular desire so important to you? All right, so we've got 3 different piles here, topped with 3 different crystals. Our first crystal is this lovely lapis lazuli, great for helping open the third eye and for aligning one with innate information, opening imagination and insights. Then we've got the malachite, great for connecting with the heart chakra and for enhancing creativity, health, and wellness. And then we've got this fire agate, great for connecting one to also their creativity or to their sacral chakra or also to their solar plexus, creating abundance and passion. All right, so whichever pile calls to you will be the correct pile. Take all the time that you need in finding your pile or piles. Welcome to this reading, pile 1. Today we are discussing why is it that you desire a certain manifestation. So what are like the underlining reasoning? What is your feelings, your innermost feelings toward the subject of your manifestation? Today you chose the blue lapis lazuli. Great for opening the third eye, connecting one with their innate knowings from their elevated self. So we ask this crystal to do that for you today. Okay, so why is it that you have this innermost desire for a certain manifestation? Okay, first card out, we've got reconsider. Wow, that is such like an elegant, deep dark blue. I love when it matches up to the crystal. That's so unique and very special for your reading, guys. So maybe a lot of you are working on getting your third eye to open in a more profound way. And this reading is also confirmation that this is happening for you. So that's exciting and wonderful. Okay, so reconsider. Then we've got, I accidentally flipped that card with the other one. We've got the Two of Pentacles. So some of you are juggling different situations in your life. It could be a lot of different situations in your life. Juggling, trying to balance life, feeling like you're standing on your head at times or tiptoeing around to keep certain people happy, then maybe jumping up and down and performing a beautiful, elegant show for another person that needs you to perform. Could be that you're also like trying to balance sleep, exercise, and your daily routines, and it can feel overwhelming at times. Okay, your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. Whew. Okay, so Spirit wants you to know at this time, although your life may feel confusing or like a juggling show, Spirit is acknowledging that all of this work that you have put in is going to be releasing rewards, and even if it's not the reward that you had anticipated, you are going to be benefiting from this work in some way, shape, or form. Your future will open doors due to the hard juggling, the unnecessary hardships that you feel that you're going through at this time. It will be yielding a considerable amount of happiness. This work is expanding something that has to do with your third eye, along with your manifestation. So it may feel like you're putting small acts of work in throughout the day, and it sometimes feels like it can be monotonous or without gratification, but Spirit is trying to let you know that these small acts that you put in daily are connected to your final manifestation. Then we have got greed, corruption, ignorance, indulgence. Okay, and the last card, nice, Sandpiper Spirit. Okay, so be playful. Spirit wants you to learn a little bit of play within your day. Some of you may be saying, what? I don't have time to sit on the floor and act like a child and play with my toys. Okay, understandable, but maybe you could find a way to making dishes a little bit less stressful, or maybe vacuuming a little less stressful, or this is just some ideas. Maybe you can find, I don't know what you do throughout your day, but one of the chores that you do, maybe you could find a way to make it a little less stressful. Maybe you could share the responsibility with someone. Maybe make it so you don't have to do it each and every night. Maybe you could ask someone else that is in your home to assist with one of your responsibilities. Or maybe you could make one of your responsibilities into, and make it a little bit lighter by making it into some sort of a contest or a game, or only doing it when you're in a good mood, not when you're exhausted and you feel like you can't go anymore. Maybe letting the dishes pile up for a day if you're too tired to do them one day. Being okay with that. That will allow you to bring more of a sandpiper energy into your life, because when I think of sandpipers, I see them, I don't know if you've ever been to the beach, but if so, they're the cutest little guys ever. It's almost like they chase waves. They chase waves, and then the wave comes in and then they run away. And then the wave goes out and then they chase the wave again. And then the wave comes in and then they run away. It's like they're making a game with the wave. I don't know if there's any reason for it. I don't know if it's just because they like to have fun. But they're also hard workers because they have these long beaks and they peck really deep down into the sand. I'm not sure what they're pecking at. It might be like some insect or some tiny clam. But Spirit wants you to start performing some of your tasks with a sense of play in your heart, a sense of lightness. Like, Spirit wants you to maybe take a day and just let the whole day be a game. Let the whole day, work, play, whatever it is. And you win when you realize that it's okay to be happy with your current situation. Even if your current situation is not a happy situation, and you might be saying, how could I ever make this situation happy? It's okay. It's okay to just for a moment believe that everything's easy and everything's okay and everything is coming to you naturally and easily, and the universe will always provide for you. It's okay to rest in that feeling. In fact, when you're able to rest in that feeling, that's when juggling a master, that's when mastery occurs. That's when the juggling doesn't feel like a task, but instead it feels like mastery. It feels comfortable. It's okay to look at your current world with new eyes. So, something in your manifestation is going to make you reconsider everything. There's something about your manifestation that is going to, maybe you've seen people reach your manifestation with like nothing but greed in their hearts, or like gratifying their ego every day, very self-centered, egoist, yearning, craving for money, for power, for in the indulgence of life, and that somehow worries you because you don't want to accomplish in that way. Maybe you're going to find a way to totally reconsider how to align with your manifestation without these corrupted, without the corrupted template that was set before you. All right, so let's see. Tell me more about this reconsideration card, Spirit. Wow, you've got the Sun. So you're going to find ways to, oh my goodness, you're going to find ways to like activate like a new way, a new awareness. It's almost like I see you being born out of like ugliness and showing, like, it's almost like you pull this inner knowledge out of your third eye, out of your inner innate beingness of, well, I got to my manifestation this way. And maybe it wasn't the same way everyone else did it, but I got here. And because you're going to be able to do that, it's like Spirit's going to push you along at the right time. And these menial tasks that you're doing at this time, the menial tasks that you maybe, that the world may have set out for you this time, could only be for you to feel through the angsty energies of the world, in order to find a new way of creating like a bountiful treasure in creating this manifestation with love as the like the core. Love is your core activating factor. So your manifestation may take a little longer than you'd like it to, but that's only because you may be creating a new way, a new path that's born out of love instead of out of greed. Very beautiful. So we've got the Seven of Wands. I see you standing up for something. You could be like standing up for like Black Lives Matter, or standing up for like the underdog, or for someone that has been portrayed as not as important as someone else in our past histories. And you're going to be opening up a way for this to like transcend and become something different. It may take a lot of you, because we've got the Queen of Cups, we've got the Therapist card, we've got, it may be taking a while for you to wade through these feelings, to juggle even your feelings on this matter in order to pick out the correct feelings that you want to mold your life out of. I feel like there's a lot of watching yourself, seeing what's working for you, what's creating peace and awareness and like happiness within your life versus what is not working, and allowing for what is not working to fall away. So something about your manifestation and changing. It's almost like your manifestation will allow a whole reconsideration of how things should be done in order to gain your, it's almost like you may be breaking molds that have been in place for so many years that it could be confusing to you at time if this is even something that you're able to do. But Spirit will show you the way. Your manifestation is obtainable. Your manifestation will be grounded in a more radiant and lovely way. And then when people see that you were able to reach this platform without stepping on the toes of other people, it's almost like I see somebody saluting and shaking hands and being very respectful of the ones that were ahead of you. Instead of being jealous and envious. It's like I see someone watching their own every move and then going home at night and like critiquing, well, I did feel a little bit jealous today. Is that really how I want to continue going forth, trying to manifest my desire? And then deciding not to do that and really acknowledging that that was in their self, in their body, in their mind, but it's maybe no longer needed anymore. And I see you having like so much strength to be vulnerable to what it is you are doing. Wow, look at that. It's like you've got the Two of Earth again. So it's, this guy's here. He's juggling, he's dancing, he's doing all sorts of, I feel like he's doing like 4 different things all at once while steadying himself on this high in the air platform. And then we have this childlike essence in this card where you just are focused on one thing. Transformation has been had, and you're just focused on one task, and you have beautiful balance, beautiful equilibrium, and you just go forward. It's like you abandoned the stresses of what you did, what were not working. So your manifestation is going to be like, it's almost like I see it as like a contract that you have with your higher self or your elevated self. And there's like a deep commitment there that's going to assist you with opening your third eye, with finding what really is your truth versus what you don't want to give in this world. I feel that you're here to give a very beautiful new vibe to society. Let me see about this new moon in Capricorn card, Spirit. Well, that was easy. Gain, yes. So you've got the 9 of Pentacles here. So all of this tireless sometimes it even feels like demeaning work is going to get you to having like a spa day, putting cucumbers on your eyes, or I don't know, whatever it is that you want to manifest in this world. Maybe it's to live on top of a mountain or in the wilderness, or maybe it's to live on a tropical island or learn a new language and travel. Whatever your manifestation, your just deep, deep desire is, that was instilled into you for a deeper purpose. And these little menial tasks that you're performing on a day-to-day basis is going to get you there. So keep feeling into what the next thing you should be doing, because your desire is the key to getting to the end of this manifestation. Wow. So we also have the Eight of Earth. So education, focus, and details. So right now you are being educated on how to move forward and to lean into your manifestation, but there is focus on the details. So focusing on the details is really what's going to, if you just put your focus into the daily details and stop worrying about the end result, you are going to be able to hold this sandpiper energy in a more fluent way. The details, the details, the details. That's where Spirit wants you to focus your energy, and how you're feeling about the details. And if you have to weed something out or someone out in order to be in a happier, more creative mood, then so be it. Okay, we've got healing. Now is the time for you to give or receive healing. Everyone has a natural ability to heal others. Yes, even you. Very, very beautiful. So we all have the ability to heal others, and Spirit is encouraging you to realize that you have this unique ability to do that, and it's time for you to be aware of it so you're able to grow it in a more profound way. Okay, so that card does not want to come. Let's see. One last message. Okay, so you got, what risk can I take today? And you've got that blue energy again there, Spirit showing for you. Be not mistaken. You will have to take a bigger risk than you ever thought possible on this path toward your dreams. You will have to take a big, scary leap, but do not fret, because your soul has wings. So what risk can you take to move toward your dream? Make a decision and do it. No more thinking, only doing. Be brave and courageous, and you will discover what you are really made of. So if you have a moment where you have a feeling that you need to change this or take a big leap over in this direction, there will be a time that you will have to take a big leap. And when that day comes, it may feel scary, but the leap is it's almost like your proclamation to the world that you are ready. And in the meantime, for those of you that are ready to take this leap, wonderful. I send you so much love as you be courageous and do so. And for the rest of you that are taking the leap to change your mind, to reconsider, it can be just as scary, even if the leap is just one in the mind. But try taking that leap, because when we take leaps, when we have the nudge to take the leap and we push it off, it always comes back around. But if we push it away too many times, then spirit might start changing your course of action. So leap when you feel nudged to. Okay, if this reading made sense to you, please leave me a like. Please add a little comment to my channel to this reading so I know that it was working for you. And I will see you in the next reading. Hello and welcome, pile number 2. Today we are asking the cards and spirit, why is it that you desire your manifestation? So what is the underlying reason that you that your soul is craving a certain manifestation that you are hoping to aspire to in this lifetime? All right, you chose the second pile, which includes this malachite point. Wonderful for creating abundance, creativity, and happiness into your life. So we ask this crystal to do that for you throughout this reading. Okay, so what is the underlying reason that you truly desire to accomplish, to acquire the specific manifestation that you would like to have in this lifetime? All right, so first out, we've got success. Awesome. Wow. That's exciting to see whenever we're talking about manifesting. All right, then you've got the Three of Pentacles. All right, all about creativity, giving, and receiving, working together with other people. Then we've got injustices, victim and perpetrator, playback, revenge, injustices, injustice overturned. Okay, then we've got owl spirit, you see clearly now. Okay, so for a lot of you, you could be very intuitive right now, or you could be acknowledging past lives, or you could be working on learning about why you are here, or diving in deeper into spiritual matters, finding out things that resonate to your soul, learning about a lot of your you could be listening to things related to spirituality or with developing intuition, higher self. And then we've got new moon in Pisces, meditate and contemplate. Awesome. So for a lot of you, you're probably meditating and able to like maybe do some like past life regression work and finding out pieces of your soul that have lived different lives, different characters, or you're around someone that's doing that, and it's really affecting your outlook, and it's helping you to grow, and you may be feeling quite wise at this time. For others of you, you may have like an information overload right now, or a stimulus overload. Or you could be super sensitive to other people's emotions at this time. There's something about past lives with your reading. I feel like there's an underlying in this card, I just keep seeing like past life. Then you come down into this life. It's almost like you've been working on some specific issue throughout different lifetimes, and then in this lifetime you're going to have success, and you will be able to manifest something that's really near and dear to you. So you may be manifesting something on a large scale. It might be something that affects all of humanity. So you have like assured success here. And it's something that could have been worked on throughout different lifetimes. And now in this lifetime, you're going to like really see the bulk of all the work that you've done in the previous lifetimes. Very exciting. Okay, so let's pull out some more cards. Tell me more about the success card, Spirit. The dreamer, beginning, believing, protected. Yes, so there's somehow that your dreams are being protected by the angels, by your guides, because there's something that's attached to your dreams, to your desire to manifest something that's gonna like sustain a lot of people. Maybe you have the desire to like build a community and have like farming and agriculture, or like off grid homesteading or something like that. I don't know. That's just an idea. But there's some, or it could be something like therapy, working with children, or people that have gone through strife, that have beautiful hearts, that you're somehow, maybe you've gone through a situation like that and you're going to be able to apply it to humanity. But something has been opened up to you. Tell me more about this owl, Spirit. Wow, the Eight of Fire. Yeah. So you might have information overload right now. It could be, whoo, you've learned a lot of things really fast and your mind is just like grew wings and just like exploded overnight. If that's the case, then you might need to do some grounding work. You might need to go for walks in nature, even if it's cold outside. Bundle up, put a hat on. Maybe even lay on the ground. Hugging trees works for me. Or put your back against a tree and ask it to heal you. It could be that you're learning so many things so fast right now that it's just a lot. A lot for your nervous system. But you're going through like rapid shifts as you keep learning these new concepts. You're leveling up at rapid rates right now. Meditating will also ground you and help you to align this information into daily use. Tell me, Spirit, about this victim perpetrator card. The Emperor. Okay. Give me one more, Spirit. Sometimes I knock the camera. Okay, so yeah. So there's fast movement, and I feel a lot of fast movement in your life right now. You've got the Chariot card. Something's happening at a fast rate, but this is all that all of this fast rate happenings that you've got going on in your life right now is all going to lead to a successful like shift in your manifestation. To it's almost like you've been fast tracked onto your manifestation road at this time. You've mentally been stimulated. You've learned a lot of new things that are going to bring you into alignment with your dreams. I feel that in maybe other past lifetimes, according to this lifetime, they've all been like chronologically placed in order for this life to bloom, this lifetime to bloom in this way. But there's something like around injustice and the power hungry people of the world that have, like, the ruling class, the people that don't always have best interests out for humanity. Something involving that is wrapped up into your manifestation. I feel that you may be breaking the chains of victimhood mentality or victim perpetrator mentality. I'm the victim, you are the perpetrator, you did this to me, so now I'm going to do this to you. You're realizing now that this is overtaken society, and it's time to break that cycle. And your manifestation, whatever it is that you are dreaming, that you desire, that you want to manifest, is going to help break this cycle. It's going to help people. Wow, you're really getting in touch with your high priestess, with your intuition, with your inner ability to shine equality, to shine patience, to shine wisdom. I believe for many years you probably have had injustices done to you, but now you're at a point of realizing that maybe it wasn't every time. I'm not saying every time, but maybe a lot of times it wasn't the person's fault that did give you the injustice. Maybe some of it was your own fault. And sometimes that can be like almost like a rude awakening, like you stepped in a crack and you fell down and your whole world just may have collapsed. But that's because you're springing forth like this beautiful, it's like that had to happen so that you could come into alignment with your true destiny, with your true manifestation, with what your heart really desires. I believe that you have not been happy with the causes of what the current leaders have given to our society, and you believe that there's something that you can do about it, and in your way of giving back to society is maybe breaking the chain of not feeling like a victim every time you are sad. How will this pile 1 be doing this? No, sorry. Let's go back to this one. So you're going to be doing this. Wow, you got the manifestation card. Your manifestations are truly tied into your ability to feel empowered, your ability to not play the role of a victim anymore. It's almost like you've had an awakening, and maybe you're going to have to like detach to some of the people that you used to play these roles out with for a while, so that you can get in alignment with your past selves or with your higher self. Because, man, you've got success, and you've got the magician, and you've got the dreamer. I mean, my goodness, you've got like the beginning of something magical. Something is manifesting here with like an open heartness, like a fairness, with the big blessings. You're going to have like an advantage here of once you get this victimhood mentality figured out, you're going to have such an advantage in life that your manifestations are going to just like prosper in a huge way. And people will then see all that you are accomplishing by being courageous and not saying, oh, so-and-so did this to me, and then I got a bad grade on my essay, or I got a bad grade in college and it was the professor's fault, or I got a flat tire, it was the person's fault that put my tires on because, they didn't align them or they didn't do this right. Instead of feeling like a victim every time, something happens to you that doesn't go, in your way, you're going to be more like, okay, this happened to me. What do I have to do next in order to align myself to a better timeline, to a better outcome? And you're not going to feel like the world's just playing with you. You're going to feel powerful. Meditation is going to help you get there quicker. Being in nature is going to help you get there quicker. You're going to be remembering pieces of yourself from past lifetimes as you begin to align with your strength and your ability to be in control of your feelings. Okay, show me about this Three of Pentacles spirit. Got the Six of Earth. So yeah, so we've got charity, generosity, windfall. There's a good possibility that you're that just you aligning with your ability to be powerful without, it's like it's going to awaken something deep within you, and you're going to have the strength to detach from the people that are victims still, or perpetrators, or that they're certainly not going to be taking up the mentality that you have, and it's gonna flood like so much prosperity your way that you're gonna end up being like generous with your, you're gonna end up being generous with your wealth. And I'll take a card for the new moon in Pisces. So, wow, the universe you've got here, you're going to have total completion. Pisces is the last zodiac sign. The world card is the last, Hey, so some of you might be tired right now. That could be due to your overload of stimuli, or it could be due to you just got a lot going on in your life. But Spirit wants you to know that the finish line is in sight. And I keep just feeling like how beautiful fish are. Fish are so gorgeous. I kind of like want to pet that one. So maybe you have a pet fish, or you really enjoy the beauty of fish. Maybe you were thinking about getting a fish, and that's like maybe confirmation that it's time for you to be around the energy of a fish. Maybe some of you have like fish guides or some aquatic type of guide, and the fish energy wants to be closer to you. And you can do that by either looking at pictures of fishes, or buying one for yourself to just sit there and grow with. And it's almost like looking at the fish is going to help you to relieve some of that angsty energy of the stimulus overload. So the fish energies, you have like an aquatic guide, looking at fish, looking at it underwater things, or buying a fish will help also to eliminate some of the stresses in your life until you get to this point of walking on top of the world, because you will be getting there, my friend, in due course. Some of you may have a cat that helps you with expelling some of the stresses from your day. Okay. Magical gateway. It takes courage and trust to venture into the unknown. Yet this is where the greatest rewards are. It's time to step boldly forward without looking back. Ooh, so Spirit's encouraging you to walk through this new door, to give it all you got. Do what you can to to fulfill this, because it's really gonna, it's going to take you to such higher grounds that you're just going to feel like you're floating on air, like you're up in the clouds. It's going to give you like a magic, it's going to help you to bring magic back into your life. So don't be afraid to walk through that door completely and fully. Where am I called to use my voice right now? You have a soul script that was written to be spoken. Your story matters, and it's time for you to share it with the world. Share your story with at least one person today. Be brave and speak your truth. Your voice will be the catalyst for healing in others. Wow, really magical. So this could be part of your manifestation. Part of your manifestation may be sharing your story with many people. So once you feel that your heart is in alignment and you have something of value, something that made your heart sing, then you know then it's going to be time to speak and share your story with someone else. Very, very beautiful. So where am I called to use my voice right now? And if somebody is not giving you love or respecting you in a beautiful way, then it's time to separate yourself from that person. Use your voice. Tell them you're just busy right now. You don't have time to talk. Find a way to excuse yourself from that situation in a respectful way. Okay, so if this reading resonated for you, please leave me a like. Please share this if you know someone that could use it, and leave me a comment so that I know where you are, and I just appreciating seeing anything, an emoji, any sort of communication really helps me to also feel connected to you and to bring forth more of these readings. All right, so if you want to subscribe to me, I also appreciate that a lot as well, and it also helps to go forth with more readings. All right, until next time, everyone, take care. Hello and welcome, pile number 3. Today we are discussing, why do you desire your manifestation? So what is the underlining factors of possibly why you want something, why you put so much effort into achieving a specific desire? I'd like to see if Spirit has any insight onto maybe like a higher reasoning behind your ability to desire a certain outcome. All right, you chose this fire agate. Fire agate is great for helping one to align with their passions and to give them the energy to do that. All right, so we asked that crystal to do that just for you. Okay, so why is it that you desire a certain manifestation? We've got don't stop. Ooh, the angels are trumpeteering for you today, pile 3. They are urging you to keep going. Really beautiful. Whew, I feel eyes are opening and things are being lifted. You may be getting information soon about how to go forward with one of your manifestations. Okay, we've got the 5 of Wands. So there's been some setbacks. There's been some, it's almost like you've gone up against, like the strife of what one could come into along the way. I feel like you've run into that quite a few times. All right. Then we've got alternative sexuality. Okay, I believe it came up this way. So some of you may be in a different sort of relationship. Some of you may even be asexual and don't have um, a sexual drive. For others of you, you may be open to being in a throuple relationship or a polyamorous relationship or an open type of relationship. Okay, then we've got a personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. So that's beautiful confirmation that one of your personal issues is now reaching a resolution. So you can rest easy knowing that Spirit is aligning the proper scenario for you to get through this in a hopefully a timely manner, because the outcome is here. But I'm also getting the feeling that I'm really getting the sense that for a lot of you, it's like a relationship status, a family scene. Could be that you're in a same-sex relationship, or you have like a little bit of a different than the normal man and woman marry, then the children come type of situation. You have something there that's different. All right, we also have Scarab Beetle Spirit. Lovely. Magic works through you. So, dear soul, Spirit wants you to know in this reading that magic, creativity, and the act of just flow and the creative flow that comes to one that is embracing their creativity, their ability to be in sync with the arts. Okay, the arts can come in so many ways. It can come in speaking, it can come in dancing, it can come in painting, it can come in like tapping one's finger, it can come in just like skipping down the road. Magic can come in so many different ways. Magic, I accidentally said magic because that is the essence of creativity. The essence of creativity is magic, creative flow. And Spirit wants you to know, if you're not feeling very creative right now, that's not forever. For some of you, you may have like some creative blocks, or you haven't been allowed to be in your creative flow. But we all have the ability to use creativity. And like I said, art can come in so many different ways. Yeah, you could do, like, for instance, tonight I have to dress a turkey. I have to actually take a paper turkey from my son's school and go around the house and find different like materials. We'll probably cut up a couple shirts, find a few feathers, beads, macaroni, you name it. We're just going to find a few different materials, and then we're going to dress this turkey. And I will have fun with this job because I know I'm going to have to take an hour and a half, 2 hours out of my nights to make my son feel special about his project. So when he walks in, he feels like he has something there. And I will definitely take that moment for my own benefit, and I will feel like a child again, and I will get creative. And I will work in harmony with my son's creativity. And if he doesn't like something I put down, we'll put down something that he prefers, and we'll just make something magical out of a piece of paper. So, I mean, whatever you can do to get your creative flow, your creative juices flowing. And it doesn't mean you have to do it today, but keep it in mind, because Spirit wants to work with you. That is when you truly are, without a doubt, working with Spirit, when you are able to hone in on your essence of creativity. And we all have the ability to do so. Spirit wants everyone to feel the magic, to feel the essence that creative flow brings. Okay, so And for some of you, you're just super family oriented. You want a family. You have that desire to have a family atmosphere about you, around you. And that's part of it's linked to your manifestation. Creativity and family is linked to your final destination. Okay, I would like some clarity, Spirit, on don't stop. So we've got the Page of Air, truthful, analytical, outspoken. Yeah, for some of you, there's going to be quite a few people watching this pile that the creative ability of speaking is going to be highlighted in your future. You have the ability to be outspoken. You're very analytical. You like to search for the truth. You're a truth seeker. Of course you are, or else you wouldn't be watching this. Oh my gosh, very cool. All right, I see you guys, like some of you with like a microphone in your hand. So maybe you're going to have your own tarot channel someday or your own YouTube channel someday, and you're going to be speaking about, maybe some of you will be speaking about your polyamorous relationship and how how it flows in and out, or how your daily life flows in and out in an atmosphere like that. How cool. I would watch that channel. That's awesome. Okay, let me see some more information on this Five of Wands, Spirit. So we've got the Hierophant, number 5. And then we've got the Prince of Cups, the Visionary, the Filmmaker. Okay, so some of you do want to be making films and to some degree. Some of you actually have maybe tried or else have thought about creating videos. For others of you, there's going to be a day that you're speaking out upon like meetings. You're going to be heading like meetings, some sort of a meeting I'm seeing. The bringer of truth, the bringer of art and filmmaking and visionary. Okay, but what is the reasoning behind this? So it seems to me that your manifestation is going to, it's like the underlining force behind this manifestation that you are one day going to obtain is the fact that you're going to help people to bring out their creativity. When you bring out your creative flow, that's going to assist with so many other people to bring out their creativity, therefore harnessing a lot more magic into this world. If there's a lot more magic in this world, there's going to be a lot less crime. There's going to be a lot less people fighting for their rights, I'm not saying you shouldn't fight for your rights. I'm not saying that at all, but people are going to stop like standing up for their beliefs so hard and just harnessing the ability to choose to create. Could you imagine if the whole world was in their creative flow? Everyone would just be walking around and, oh my gosh, everyone would be glowing. It's almost like humanity would like grow wings and just be like on another level, consorting with the angels. Okay, Spirit, show me more about the scarab beetle spirit. Magic works through you. Justice, fairness, the law, karma. Wow, so Spirit is trying to let you realize that it's in your karmic, you have like some great karma built up. And once that beautiful karma is released, you're going to know it's being released because you're going to be able to exude this flow of creativity, it's almost like you're going to feel like an angel. So this is what's coming, right? Um, and in the meantime, I feel like Spirit's asking you to focus on your families, focus on justice, on bringing that creative flow out of you, because in order to help other people harness their creative flow, you need to be saluting your own creative flow. I know that you can't do that every moment. None of us can, right? We're not quite there. But could you imagine if we were? All the, all the limitations and the fears would just like dissipate instantly, because everybody's hearts would be singing. Tell me more about this full moon in Cancer. Awakenings. Wow. Pause. Perspective. So your perspective on life may be changing. I believe that like another 5 to 10 years, your desire may evolve into something a little bit different than what it is today. So the desire of your manifestation is definitely helping you to grow. Your eyes are opening. Your mind is expanding. There's really a lot of growth through your attempts to align yourself with your creativity. I feel that Spirit gives you hunches on what to do next as to how to get these juices flowing. Once you find exactly the thing that you're fully creatively excited about, then you're going to be able to channel that energy straight onto earth. And it's just like, I see this angel like hurling to earth. And I see that angel, it's like your creative flow coming down and anchoring into like the grasses, the grounds, and just like shining forth all around the whole world. It's like that's beauty in its most rarest form, but it's not going to be so rare. You're going to help to make it not be so rare. And it's going to affect families, and families are just going to be able to see the vision that you held and incorporate it into their own families. Tell me what's going on like with this family situation, people around this pile 3. Art, look at you. My goodness. Of course, the only art card had to come out for you. So cool. Yeah, you have so there's things, you're naturally artistic, and if you think you're not, then you're wrong. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't want to be mean. I don't want to put you and your ideals down, but Spirit's telling you don't stop. There's an artist inside of you. There's an artist within you. Art is not only reserved for few people. Art is for everyone. It doesn't have to look like this picture does. But don't doubt that you have the ability to create magic. Okay? Art can come from talking, walking, dancing, singing, painting a wall. Maybe you need to like paint a wall in your home, and that's going to help you to just like harness a missing piece of yourself. Because your manifestation, whatever it is that you want to manifest, I could have not covered that at all in this reading. It just like, it's kind of like a byproduct to this creative outlet that you are able to anchor. So what do you do in the meantime? Maybe paint a wall, maybe do something, just a little something to put you in that focus. Love. Yes. I saw relationships in the cards for you. So there's something about a relationship. No doubt you are able to form creative magic through loving another individual, and that is another art form, absolutely. When we love from our hearts, when it doesn't take exertion, but it's just like a creative outlet, then that's a beautiful art form. So if you need to limit yourself right now from people that are not appreciating you, if you've had to seclude yourself from someone that maybe has more problems than you know that you are going to be able to handle in this lifetime, that's beautiful. That's one step closer to you harnessing this magic. Maybe that person has a drinking problem, or they self-sabotage in some sort of way, making you their punching bag or making you feel worn out, depleted in ways that aren't necessary. Okay? This is spirit talking to you, trying to show you that you are important and someone needs to put you first. Because my goodness, when you are in that flow, you're going to be able to shine so much creativity onto relationships. Huge amounts of art and creativity. Look at that. You've got Cancer energy. You've got relationships over here, love over there, justice, magic, awakening, more love, spirit telling, urging you not to stop. Beautiful. It's really beautiful. Okay. Flourish. The lotus flower fairy tells you to learn from experience and shed your inner light on any unclear areas of your life or those of others. So the lotus flower fairy tells you to learn from experience, shed your inner light. Notice it doesn't say shed your anger. It says shed your inner light, which is magic, which is creativity onto unclear areas of your life or those of others. So if you're not sure if someone or something is good for you, maybe find a way to get in your creative flow and compare the feelings. And that may be able to give you a pretty good meter to know if something is right for you. Obviously, not every moment can be rainbows and butterflies, but you do deserve to have magic in your life. That is the underlying reason that you are even manifesting anything in the first place. Okay, so let's see. We have got, where am I called to use my voice right now? Oh my goodness, I got a very similar card for the last reading. Where are you called to use your voice right now? You have a soul script that was written to be spoken. Your story matters, and it's time for you to share it with the world. Share your story with at least one person today. Be brave and speak your truth. Your voice will be the catalyst for healing in others. Wow, very beautiful. This is either very similar or the same card that came out for someone else, okay? So, Spirit's really urging this reading, the people listening to this reading, to use your voice to uplift the world. If you have a similar story or one of reference to someone else, you might be sharing a little bit of wisdom, a little bit of sustenance for someone that is like struggling in a situation that could be something like yours. It's time to not look at your obstacles in life as limitations. That's what fearful people do. It's time for you to self-care so that you have the energy to share your wisdom, share your story. There's going to be a time that your story assists another person or another relationship, another family. Okay. I send you so much love as you continue navigating your world and your life. And please please, if you could relay the love back and give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and or leave me a little brief message or a long one. I like to read them all. Any of that, I really, really appreciate. Okay, so until next time, take care all.